Welcome YouTubers to Biggs' Home Cooking. I'm Biggs. Today we're going to be whipping up a little bit of Italian. I'm going to make an eggplant parmesan. So I hope you stay tuned and stick around. Don't go anywhere. Okay everyone, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in here at Biggs' Home Cooking. Today we're going to do up the eggplant parmesan. So let me show you what I got here. Got a couple eggplants. I got some mozzarella, some Parmesan cheese, and I'm going to slice up the eggplant lengthwise, and then I'm going to dredge it in my flour, which I have some paprika and seasoned salt in there, and then we'll dip it in the egg. And I got 4 eggs in there with some milk and some Italian seasoning. And then we got my breading station, got some regular breadcrumbs, some panko breadcrumbs, and a heaping of Parmesan. I'm going to fry it up in this pan here. I'm going to do that in some olive oil and canola oil blend. And there's the casserole dish I'll be cooking it up in. That's 11 by 14. And I have some sauce here that I made up. So that's boiling away. Let's get started on this. Let me peel up the eggplant and slice it up, and we'll come back and fry up a couple slices. All right, we'll be back. Okay, we're going to peel the eggplant. Okay, we'll slice the eggplant. I'll cut this in half, and then I'll cut slices lengthwise. Okay, so there you have it. I got pieces like this. Let me finish that up with the other one, and we'll come back and we'll season these, and we'll start breading them up. Okay, so I'm going to start heating up my pan. I'll put that on a medium-high right now. And once that heats up, I'm going to add some olive oil and cut it with a little bit of canola oil. Alright, so in the meantime, let me start seasoning up my eggplant. I'm going to hit it with some salt and a little cracked black pepper. Alright, and I'm going to get my breading station set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's my dredging stations. Just going to mix all this together here. Okay, now that we got all this mixed, my pan's heated up. Let me add some oil. I'm going to hit it with some olive oil. Alright, we want a good amount in here. And then I'm going to cut it with some canola oil. Alright. Alright, now that that's in the pan, that's going to heat up. And let's start breading up some eggplant cutlets. Dredge this in the flour. And then into the egg. There's one thing about eggplant, I tell you, it takes a long time to make. A lot of ingredients and a lot of steps involved. And then I'll just dredge these in the egg mixture here, and then into our breading. Alright. And then I'll start putting some of this in the pan over here. Just check it a second and see if it's hot enough. Looks to be. Alright, so in the pan these go. These fry up pretty quick. So let me let these go, and we'll be back. Okay, let's check these and give them a flip. Okay, beautiful. Looking good. Looking good, Joey. Alrighty, so I'm going to set them on a rack, and then I'll come back and we'll assemble it. See you back, folks. Okay, everyone, welcome back. And there's all the eggplant all fried up. So let's start assembling this. I'm going to start by laying down some sauce on the bottom here. Do a couple spoonfuls, 2 or 3. Be good. Alright, and then we'll give it the old twirl around the casserole dish. Now we can begin layering the eggplant. Doesn't really matter how you put it in, however you can do it. And then for pieces like this, just break some in half and fill in the holes. And so on top of that first layer, being it's Parmesan, we're going to hit it with cheese on every layer. So whatever I do here, I'm going to repeat on the next 2 or 3 layers. Alright? And then I wanted to lay down a little more sauce. Okay, and then on top of that, we'll hit it with a little layer of the shredded mozzarella cheese. Alright, we're not looking for a lot right here. Just enough. Okay? And then we'll proceed to do another layer. Alright? So let me repeat this for with the rest of the eggplant pieces. Okay guys, just finishing this up here. This is my third layer. So just gonna hit this with a little bit of cheese again. And then we'll lay down some sauce on top of this. Alright, and there you have it. Now before I started assembling this, I forgot to tell you that I turned the oven on to 350. And we're going to cook this for about 30 minutes. Pull it out, and then I'm going to layer the top layer of mozzarella on top, and we'll finish it off in the oven for about 10 minutes. Alright, and now before that goes in, just going to hit this one more time with a little bit of the Parmesan. Alright folks, so there you have it. In the oven she goes, and we'll meet you back here. Okay folks, I just took her out of the oven. Let me just give a little pinch of oregano on top here. And then I'm just going to hit it with the rest of the shredded mozzarella on top. Okay, and there you have it. And I'm actually going to throw this underneath the broiler because I just like to get it slightly a little browned on top. Okay guys, so there you have it. Out of the oven. And just going to hit it with a little bit of color. And we're going to let this rest for 10-15 minutes. And then we'll cut into the baby. How you doing everyone? Welcome to Biggs' Home Cooking. Well, we cooked up some eggplant today, and we're going to slice into it and see how it looks. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We'll do 3 pieces across. Alright. And let's see if we can get one of these out of here. Oh. We lost part of it. That's okay though. Well, this is how I like it. You know, it's not runny, soupy, all over the place. So, looks good, right? Let's try it out. And give her a shot. Cheers, everyone. And once again, thanks again for coming by Biggs' Home Cooking. Cheers. I love eggplant. That is delicious. On my food tag, Crazy About Food, I should have said this is one of the foods that I'd be able to eat every day. It just goes down so easy. Now you got your people who you either like it or you don't like it, you know. And for people that really don't like it, you have some that'll eat it this way only. So give the eggplant a shot and let me know how you like it. Alright? Cheers and thanks again everyone. Take care. What, we're still filming? Okay. That is good. Alright everybody, take care. And remember, keep on looking at Biggs' Home Cooking. See you on the next one.